here, man. You heard me? I'm here, man. The heart of the streets is about to be a movie. You heard me?
Is it safe or if it's okay to talk about what city he's gonna be in?
Of course, he came out of jail out of California. He was in California. That's where he paroled out from. So right now he's in California. He paroled out to a halfway house in Las Vegas. So for the uneducated fans who just like, I want to see BG, it's a process that he has to go through. He can't just get out and come to your city for a show tomorrow. And even with that being said, I got promoters calling me right now. Hey, can we send a deposit? Can we get a video job? I want to book him right now. I got X amount of dollars. I have to tell them, hold up. He just got out. He got to check in with the halfway house and then do an X amount of time there and then start getting cleared before he travel.
There's several people that I spoke with that's relative or have that association with BG, but not tied into the family.
Right.
Did you talk to him?
No, I hadn't talked to him. He wrote a letter to his mom about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. You feel me? Now, I was just in New Orleans this past weekend when she read the letter to me. He basically said, make sure you tell Maul he can book me when I get out. You know what I'm saying? So, Maul gonna bring that money to him. So
people understand, we clarified that before he left, you was in a position where you was booking shows for him and you was helping him get money.
Man, I did more than that. Before he left, when Chopper City as a label was still up and running, I was the booking agent, the road manager, the head of street promotion, the head of radio. I dealt with all the DJs. I was a studio engineer, and I was over marketing and promotion. So I wore about 5 or 6 different hats. The things that you would hire 6 or 7 people for, I did that. So BG knows what I bring to the table. So it was no surprise for him to tell his mama, hey, man, tell Maul he can still book me. Because Maul's finna bring that money.
Is it safe or if it's okay to talk about what city he's going to be in?
Of course, he came out of jail out of California. He was in California. That's where he paroled out from. So right now he's in California. He paroled out to a halfway house in Las Vegas. You dig? So he's in Las Vegas right now. After he deals with all that right there, he's looking at moving to Atlanta, which is a good thing for him because he's a rapper, he's an artist, right? And Atlanta is the mecca of hip-hop. So it makes sense for him to be down there. So that's what he's looking at moving to once he finishes all his obligations in Las Vegas with the halfway house shit.
You say parole or is that probation you said?
Parole.
What's the difference between parole and probation?
Big difference, bro. If you're on probation, anybody who's been through the system know this. If you're on probation, you can move around and all this and that just as long as you don't get in no trouble. So you can do whatever you want to do on probation just as long as you don't get in no trouble. And then if you're on probation, depending on what your charge is, you can move around without being drug tested, depending on what your charge is. Parole, you still technically locked up. If you violate probation, you might can go back and get a second chance. If you're on parole, the minute you violate parole, especially federal parole, you're going straight back to the penitentiary. Federal parole, you got a band on your leg, so they're tracking every move you make, and you got to report, and you have to report every move you make. So even when it comes to him doing the concert, whenever he's able to start back traveling, he got to tell these people, I got to go to this city, this the hotel I'm staying at, this the flight that's going to be leaving, and blah, 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 blah. He got to do all that on parole.
And he gonna have one of those ankle monitors?
Yeah, he got ankle monitors on, yeah. Because he's on parole. Probation, you ain't got an ankle monitor on probation. One bad move on parole, you're going back to the penitentiary. A bad move on probation, you might go back and get your probation extended.
So what would be considered a bad move?
A bad move can be a dirty urine. A bad move can be being around other convicted felons. A bad move can be you supposed to be in at a certain time. You came in after that. You went somewhere and then tell the parole officer where you was going. He found out about it after the fact. All those are bad moves on parole. And then what we consider a bad move will send you back to that place. So you got to be real careful how you tread on parole versus probation.
You mentioned the halfway house that he'll be there. How long would he have to be at the halfway house?
He's looking at being in Vegas in the halfway house for at least a year.
And the halfway house is just for help him to get adjusted back to being in the public?
Yeah, that's the whole point of that, to get adjusted to being back in the public. But you got to understand, he's a celebrity. His job is being a rapper. He's not going to get a 9-to-5 job. So part of his parole status is once certain things get cleared, they have to allow him to start traveling to make his money. So for the uneducated fans who just like, I want to see BG. You just got out yesterday. When you going to come to my city? It's a process that he has to go through. He can't just get out and come to your city for a show tomorrow. And even with that being said, I got promoters calling me right now. Hey, can we send a deposit? Can we get a video job? I want to book him right now. I got X amount of dollars. I have to tell them, hold up. He just got out. He got to check in with the halfway house and then do an X amount of time there and then start getting cleared before he travel.
Well, so, how is that going to affect the tour? It's going to put the tour on hold pretty much, huh?
No, not really. Because at the end of the day, it's this. Like I said, he's a rapper. the parole people know that he's not a 9-to-5 worker. So what it is, once he does this X amount of time in the halfway house, and then his ban get lifted so he can travel, it's not gonna stop anything. It's just when it's time to travel. Okay, let us know what time you leave out on the flight, what hotel you're gonna be staying at when you land in that city, what club you're gonna be performing at, and what time you're flying back. We just got to submit that so they can okay it.
We keep it real uptown New Orleans, you know. So what's happening, Jesus?
What's up, nigga?
We had them niggas hollering out. Come on.
Can we expect solo shows with BG?
Yes, hell yeah, you can expect that. You're gonna see solo shows before you see the Hot Boys tour. You feel me? So when the band first get left to travel, BG is gonna be out there doing solo shows, to get his money up and then to get his face back on the scene. And then when it comes to the big bag, that's where Birdman and Cash Money and all that come in. They're gonna put together the Hot Boys tour. Gotcha. But before the Hot Boys tour even come into the picture, that's where I come in as booking him for BG solo dates. You follow what I'm saying? So as of right now, as we speaking right now, Wayne, my phone's been blowing up. While I'm on the phone with you right now, and I got 4 or 5 texts, not to mention shit I've been getting before that about how can we book him? I want to book him for this date. This is what I got right here. This is the city. I want 5 dates. I want 6 dates. I want 3 dates. Or I want a solo date for this much right here. I'm just taking all that in and logging it in. So the minute he can travel, I'm finna go to him like, okay, bam, we got 25 dates for this amount right here. Let's rock and roll. This dude been gone for over a decade. So as an artist and then a guy who's been off the scene for all these years, the first thing I want to do is come home and let y'all know that I can still hold my own weight.
Luxury cars on chrome, I play that. 5-figure bonds on charges, I pay that. Ounces of coke at a young age, look, I weigh that.
He's on the magnifying glass right now, so pretty much everything he do. I mean, I just saw a video clip that went almost 200,000 views because BG just got his haircut.
I saw that shit. I saw not his haircut. His dreads braided. His dreads braided. Right. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that today. Actually, I saw it today.
So, what do you think his best moves as far as posting and all this stuff? You think he should stay offline right now? And
nope. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. He shouldn't stay offline. And that's the thing. Like you got to think if you him right. He's been gone since 2009. It's 2023. He's been gone since 2009. So, as of right now, social media is what runs the world. Right. With him being gone that long, he's probably not hip to that or how important that is. You follow me? He's not hip to how important a simple post is, how important going live is. He's not hip to that. He's not hip to that. You follow what I'm saying? Because he's been gone for so long. So, I think once he becomes hip to that, he'll see that I need to start posting every other day. I need to start posting my move, my day-to-day moves, because people want to see that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm him, I'll be posting as much as I can. Even in the halfway house, I'll be posting. Once I get out the halfway house or I got X amount of hours a day out of the halfway house, I'll be posting that shit. If I'm going to Burger King, I'm finna post that.
But you an important motherfucker, dog.
Hey, Wayne, I just look like this. A lot of people don't know that. If you know, then you know. If you know, then you know. Like, Wayne, you know. You feel me? Yeah. The whole city of New Orleans know. Yeah. Every promoter who done dealt with me in the past, they know. But it's a bunch of people out there, because he's been gone so long, who don't know. So when he coming home, like, damn, how do we reach him? How do we reach him? How do we reach him? How do we get the model pimp? That's how.